Hello friends, it's me again. Sorry, I keep bugging, I feel like I'm bugging you guys a bunch today. So tomorrow, hopefully I'm not bugging you actually. Tomorrow I'm doing a cool, hey Anna, how are you? Is it Anna or Anna? I was thinking about that yesterday, I was wondering. Hello, Miss El Caselli Events, how are you doing? So if you guys aren't already following her, comment on something so you guys can follow each other. Everybody start commenting, saying what you do, and follow each other because you guys are all awesome. This is my crew right here. Anyways, so tomorrow I have this thing. You guys, I'm being such a dork about this. I'm like trying to like pack in like really useful content. So this first one, love-inspire.com/periscope, that is where I'm putting all of my. Oh, okay, good question. That is where I'm putting all of my recorded scopes already, so I have a couple in there. And then I bother Kathy by sending her emails every day. Well, you don't bother me, but she helps me run my business, so it's not bothering. And then this other one, designlifeproject.com/periscope webinar. That's what I'm talking about, what I'm doing tomorrow. And so I want to I'm like preparing my presentation right now. And I want to know if you guys have any other questions. And so Jennifer, you just asked, how do you find more followers? So I'm going to make sure I write that down here. Sorry, not cute. There you go. Followers. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. So first, I'm going to the title of it. Gosh, you guys, thank for all the hearts. Amazing. That's like the most hearts I've ever gotten. Only because my friends are in here, right? So first is going to be using Periscope for biz, right? So I'm not talking about using Periscope just as a random, like trying to follow people. This is all about business. First, I'm going to go over what it is because I feel like there still are people that have no idea what it is, but they have heard about it. So we have to cover that a little bit. So I'm going to talk about what it is, and I'm going to talk about Meerkat just really quickly, and the differences between the two just super quickly. Next, I'm going to talk about the basic anatomy of Periscope, and that is going to include kind of like where the buttons are, the different areas, stuff like that. Thanks so much for the hearts. Amazing. Just where to find stuff on the app. I'm going to show some screenshots. Then next, I'm going to talk about, I can't even read my own writing. Watching a Periscope. So what the rules are of watching one, what hearts mean, like how can you comment, how can you reply to people, how to follow people, that good stuff. So being on the other end of it, just watching it. I'm totally reading my my notes here. Then I'm going to talk about live streaming tips. So the next thing I'll be talking about live streaming tips, like, what this part of it, actually pulling together a presentation and actually having it go across. Why do you like using Periscope versus other social media platforms? Ooh, that's a good question. I gotta write that down. So I might even have that, other platforms. Okay, so I might even have that as part of the what is it section, because I'm kind of explaining what it is, and so I can explain what it does differently than the other platforms. And then the next thing I'm going to chat about is topics. So original topics, like how to come up with original topics to talk about, and just like, surveying your audience and listening to questions and doing. I feel like I'm always fixing my shirt during these things, but I just don't want to show you guys too much. So yeah, like topics, like coming up with original topics that are based on your business. And then I'm going to talk about and share a topics cheat sheet. So this is going to be all, like, if you can't think of anything original, here's some topics you can talk about, and here's some ways that you can think of topics that you can cover. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about is after the live stream and using pre-recorded, or basically repurposing your scopes, and how you can extend the life of your scopes and the information you're sharing, and use it on your other platforms. I am not related to Mary, Kate, and Ashley Olsen because they actually spell it differently. They spell it E-N, and I spell it O-N, and it's my married name, so absolutely. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that question. Can you? I was too busy answering the silly question. Can you repost that? I think it was Anna. Can you repost that question real quick? Sorry, make you type it again. That's the thing between Periscope and Meerkat. Meerkat, you can scroll down the comments and you can see them again. So please repost that. I'm so sad that I missed it. So that's it. So those are all the things that I'm going to cover. So what it is, basic anatomy, watching a Periscope, then live streaming tips, original topics, topics cheat sheet, and then after the scope, talking about repurposing your scopes. So those are like, oh, I think you got kicked off. So I didn't get to answer your question, Anna. Empire Design Events. I think it was you that asked this question and I didn't see it. Can you repost it? Hello. Any other questions? Oh, and then the questions that I got right just in here today was how to get more followers, and then Periscope versus the other social media platforms and why you would use this over other platforms. Thanks for all the hearts, you guys. Any other questions for tomorrow? Oh, I'll show you the URL again. love-inspire.com/Periscope is to show you is where all my recorded Periscopes are going to live. Can you talk about retention stats and what that means? Okay, yeah. I didn't even have that in here, so I can talk about retention, how to retain followers. And then down here, designliveproject.com/Periscope webinar is the webinar I'm giving tomorrow. So this is where I'm going to be sharing all this information. So you sign up here, and then it's at 11 a.m. PDT, Pacific Daylight Time. And yeah, I'm hoping we don't break the internet because I don't know, or my bank because it costs money to host it. Yeah, let me write down that one thing about retention. How to retain. Okay. Any other questions, guys? Or else I'm gonna get to getting. I'm gonna get to these are my PowerPoint slides. Not really PowerPoint, but these are them, and I need to put them together for tomorrow. And in between everything else I'm doing, you gotta make it work, girl. In between running a business and having two crazy kids that are outside the door screaming right now. But don't worry, they're being watched. They're not just out there screaming. Any other questions, guys? I think that covers everything I could possibly think of to cover. So, gosh, I hate to leave when there's so many hearts. I feel bad. You guys have any other questions? Yes? No? Maybe so? No? Okay. I'll let you guys go then. It is 3:52. My workday's almost done. I have one more hour to try to wrap up everything for today. Oh, I want to show you guys this. This is cool. So, Stationary Academy, if you guys aren't already following Stationary EDU, Stationary Edu, whatever. If you're still in here, you can comment and they can follow you, Jennifer. But I've been using this. I made this cool thing. It's a little whiteboard graphic, and I made it and had it printed for the Stationary Academy people. Are you here? Okay, yeah, she just blew a kiss. So if you guys aren't already following her, make sure you're following her. But I was just at Stationary Academy this last weekend, and I made these for the attendees, and I'm like using it so much. I love it. It's like my new favorite thing. I didn't even think I would use my own, but I was supposed to put it in a frame, but I haven't gotten a frame. Oh, you like it? Good. Yay. Have you been using yours? I saw that you've been periscoping, right? So that's awesome. Yeah, so this is a cool little whiteboard thing. Just sharing it with you really quickly. Alright, guys, I will see you later. Thank you so much. Lots and lots of love. And see you tomorrow, maybe? Or maybe I'll see you on the webinar. Actually, tomorrow I'm probably going to be busy, but I'll see you on the webinar if you're over there, if you signed up for it. Alright, guys. Bye.